Hi everyone, welcome to another week of QBO tips. Last week I showed you how to bulk import or bulk update your products and services in QBO. This week we have a new tracking tool in QuickBooks Online called Tags. We can use it to track money and add tags to transactions such as invoices, bills, and expenses. I'll note here that you cannot tag payroll entries, journal entries, or transfers. Also, tags are for tracking money, so transactions only. With that in mind, we cannot tag customers, vendors, or specific list items. So why would we want to use tags to track things in QuickBooks Online? Well, they're versatile and they don't affect your financial statements. You can still use them to track and pull up reports, but your underlying financials don't change. That's great for you to keep an eye on your business and a happy accountant because their financials remain intact. So, how do we set up and use tags? Well, let's jump into our test company and find out. Okay, so we're back in Craig's Design and Landscape. The first thing we want to do is make sure that we have access to the tags feature. If it's not already turned on, you can turn it on by going through QuickBooks Labs. You can get to that going to the gear icon up here, going to QuickBooks Labs, and then you just toggle it on, tags right here, and click done. We can see our plugin has been activated. We access tags through the banking center, so you can go into banking and go over to the tags tab, and we can set up tags and tag groups here. So tag groups is going to be if you have a category and then the actual tags are underneath that category. But the groups allow you to color code things. So for example, I can create a tag group and call it sales reps. We'll make it green for money. And I'll just add Craig right away to my sales reps, and I am done. And I can create a new tag group that is maintenance, and we'll leave that blue, and we'll add a maintenance tag, and we'll create construction, which will be a red tag, and we'll make a construction tag there. Okay. So if I wanted to add a sales rep, let's say, we can just add a new tag over here, put John in there, and add them to sales reps. Now we have multiple. I can actually do the drop down here. Can't see it because it's behind me. There we go. You see the two tags underneath the group there. So from here, we can go out to the bank feed and we can start adding tags to things. So we can have, well, we'll just say this is Ellis Equipment Rental. So this is a maintenance expense, let's say. So we're going to track it's a maintenance expense. And for this deposit, let's just say it's maintenance, landscaping services, and so that's going to be a maintenance income. And let's say Craig actually sold that one, so we can put multiple tags onto a transaction. So that's one way to add tags, is right from the bank feed. Another way to add tags on the fly is to add an actual transaction. We'll just say that is going to be a construction expense, and that looks fine to me. So you're going to have this tags field, and you're going to have one in expenses and bills and invoices, so you can manually tag transactions. You can manage your tags right here on the fly as well. Now, the third place you can go is if you're in tags, you just started using tags, so now you have to do all your old transactions because you want to get something for the month or for the year up to date so you can run a tagged report so you can track these things. You can click see all untagged transactions here. And this is pretty easy and self-explanatory. You just click on a bunch of these tags and you can update the tags. You can add tags or remove them if they already have a tag attributed to them. Say, hey, these are John's, and maybe we'll take these ones. No particular order here. I'm just adding things. So you can go through and, there's a date filter and everything here. So that you can tag and kind of get up to speed on the things that you are tracking. So I go back to all tags here. I'm back out to our normal tags page. And for every tag, you can run a report. And this just tells you, and I'll do all dates filter on this, this will just tell you all the expenses that are lumped underneath this tag that you're tracking, which is a pretty handy report. And it does this for every tag group. And it's got some usefulness to it. The one I really like is if we go out to reports, you can go down to your business overview. There is a profit and loss by tag, or you can customize this on your own. But you can do profit and loss by tag group. I'm just going to say all dates, and you can do your display columns by, and you can choose one of your tag groups. So I can say, hey, it's going to split it up, and here's my 2 tag groups. Or I can say, hey, I just want to see the maintenance stuff. What's going on with that? You're pretty underwater on maintenance here. Or we can look at construction, so that we can track things this way. You can be pretty creative with what you're going to track. You can customize reports. Again, you can do these filters by tags, and you can really, it unleashes a lot of tracking power to keep an eye on your business using this tags feature. One of the things that you may want to do, for example, is any of you out there with PPP loans may have utilities or rents or something that are going to be attributed to PPP forgiveness. You can tag those things and you can run a report and keep track right there. Here's all the things that are going into my PPP forgiveness to go along with my payroll. Other grants have similar things, so you want to make sure that you're not double dipping, saying this expense is being used for PPP forgiveness and this is for this other grant support as well. You can't double dip. So using tags can help you split those things out so you're not double counting something somewhere. So tags, it's a new feature. Have fun with it, play with it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for joining me. I hope this helps you out.